Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Hitgirl issue 4. And guys, before I start this review, just want to remind you guys that on the Dark Avenger Inc., I have 2 reviews I usually do on Comic Uno, which are Action Comics Annual Issue 1 and Ultimate Comics Spider-Man Issue 16.1. So go check that out. In the description below will be a link for that channel, that we can go check out those videos. But let's start the review for Hitgirl issue 4, which I think there's only one more issue left for the end of this mini-series, which is, I don't know. Do I love this series? We'll talk more about that. Yeah, so one more issue, so that should be interesting. I don't know if it'll be late or not, because usually, actually issue 4 came out on time, so you can't say anything, but usually this series is a little late, so hopefully issue 5 does come out on time, and that'd be awesome. But let's talk about this issue, let's see what happened. Now, one thing with this cliffhanger in the end from last issue, which is actually fresh in my mind because it came out on time. So in the last issue we get Hitgirl goes down his tunnel and she's like, oh no, look at all these people aiming guns at me, what am I gonna do? So people are like, oh, well we can't shoot her because she's a little kid. And everyone's like, no, she's just a midget in disguise. And so of course she gets out of that jam very quickly, and the cliffhanger really wasn't that big of an event. But she kills all these people, like she always does, and Marcus gets a little suspicious, like, alright, where have I heard of purple hair, a little kid? Oh, wait, sounds like Mindy to me, sorry, not Cindy, Mindy to me. So, Marcus is on to her, and she's like, what are you talking about? I've been asleep all day. You know, she's like playing stupid, but we all know she was out, and Marcus is not stupid. So Marcus is on to her, you know, putting locks on the door, and Mindy's like, alright, I don't care what Marcus is going to do, I'll try to fool them. But now there's these people who are out to get Marcus, who's like, alright, every single time we try and do something, this cop is there, so let's destroy his life. So they go to Marcus's house, and they're like, alright, well, you know, I was in jail for my daughter's first birthday, so why don't I just kill your daughter? But they don't know exactly who Mindy is, and I'm sure in the next issue, we'll get to see Mindy show some of her Hitgirl skills. I don't know how Marcus will feel about this, and especially since the mother doesn't know, the mother is in the same room, I think the mother will find out, oh wait, you're Hitgirl? Oh, you know, this is a problem. But that should be interesting to see how the mother reacts, and I think that's something I'm very excited for the next issue, and makes that cliffhanger interesting. Again, with Hitgirl, since it's in the middle of Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2 and didn't need to be explained, I feel like it's less surprises, because, again, we get to see, with this whole series, you kind of could insinuate what kind of happened between Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2. I feel like it wasn't needed. I feel like Hitgirl could have been a really better series to be after Kick-Ass 2. And that's kind of why I love Hitgirl having her own series. I think Hitgirl really makes this series, and she's definitely my favorite character in the series. But I just feel like this is not Hitgirl. It's just a prequel. It's just like, it's every character already. You're just calling it Hitgirl. Just to put Hitgirl, because everyone likes Hitgirl. But really, I mean, yes, it does have a lot to do with Hitgirl, but it has things to do with other characters also. And I just don't think it was smart to make a prequel. I mean, I really enjoyed this issue. I know it just seems like, oh, it was a horrible series. It actually was a really enjoyable issue, and I really liked this issue. And that's what I was going to say. It actually surprised me. The ending, because the cliffhangers usually for this series is like, oh, okay, well, I know how she's going to get out of this. Like, the cliffhanger from last issue is like, alright, obviously she's not going to die. She's in Kick-Ass 2. Obviously she's going to get out of the sham throughout, you know, after the first page of the next issue. And that's why I didn't really love the cliffhanger from last issue, and that's why I was like, alright, this is predictable. But I don't know what's going to happen next issue. I think it plays an interesting role how Marcus and the mother and Mindy, what's going to go on. You know, Mindy, is she going to show that she's Hitgirl to her mother? And I think that could play really interesting. It's like, well, these guys don't even know she's Hitgirl. You know, it's like, they're after Marcus, but they have to see that the person they're holding by the hair is the threat. And the person that they really got to watch out for. And I think that should be really, really interesting to play in the next issue. And that's why I really enjoyed this issue. I'm going to give it a 4.5 actually. Again, was this whole prequel needed? No, not really. I think it could have been smarter to make it after Kick-Ass 2, but actually it was really enjoyable. I think this is more of a fun series than anything. Because, yes, there's not going to be anything big that happens, but it's like, alright, how did Hit-Girl become popular in high school? Oh, because she used her Hit-Girl tactics to make the popular kids kind of kneel down to her and say, well, could you just mark me in for Thursday to, you know, sit at the popular table because we want to sit with you because I don't want to die. You know, so I love they show these little things. It kind of makes this series fun, but it's also, if you're picking this up and say, oh, well, I need to know, you know, what happens because something big's gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. But if you haven't read Kick-Ass 2, I think it would be really smart to read Hit-Girl and then Kick-Ass 2, and I think that would be a really good flow. Because if they want to come out with Hit-Girl, they should just do Kick-Ass, Hit-Girl, Kick-Ass 2. And I think that could have been really smarter because we wouldn't know what happened already. That's my opinion. But I really enjoyed this issue, and I think this is a really good Hit-Girl issue, and one of my favorites from this series. It's actually really, really good from this mini-series. One more issue left, and I think the next issue should, with that cliffhanger, it should play a really great story. And I enjoyed this. I give it 4.5. I really liked it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. I say pick this up. It was really good. And again, if you haven't read Kick-Ass or any of the Kick-Ass stuff, read Kick-Ass. Wait until Hit-Girl ends and get in trade. Get Hit-Girl, get Kick-Ass 2, and I think that's the best way to read this. And again, they should have released it that way. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the random situations. Bye, guys.